I don't know about you guys, but being out in nature for me, I just feel so centered. Like, there's also science behind it about us releasing certain chemicals in our brain or whatever, vitamin D and stuff. It just makes sense. And I think there's something so powerful about just adoring God's creation. Yo, how's it going, fam? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Hainzer. I love making music and these kinds of vlogs on YouTube, all for the glory of God. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the fam. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm gonna be taking myself on a little beach date today. It is Saturday, so the Sabbath. Today has been a slow morning. I had to sleep in, went to a little lunch with some family, and now I am heading to the beach. As you can see, I have my beach towel packed in. I'm also bringing my jumper in case it gets cold. It's not that cold in Australia at the moment, but it might get a bit cold. And there's wifey. She's also coming, but we're gonna be spending some time separately on the beach. I was actually just planning on going myself, but I invited Kim, and then I was like, oh, you don't have to come. So I kind of uninvited her, but then she said she would spend some time on her own as well. And it's not that I don't want to spend time with her, it's just that I think it's important to spend some time by yourself sometimes and take yourself on dates. It was a while ago now, but I remember making a video where I took myself out on a date and I actually went out and bought myself food and ate alone and watched a movie. That was pretty fun. And I don't think I've done that since. So we just got here. It took longer than I thought. It took like an hour drive. Usually it's like 45 minutes, but it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a good time, not too hot. So I've just been sitting here for a bit, just looking out, and it is such a beautiful day. The temperature, let me take these off. The temperature today is superb. It truly is so relaxing. It's like not too hot, not too cold. But yeah, I was just looking out onto the ocean, which is so beautiful. I feel like admiring God's creation is a spiritual discipline that brings us closer to Jesus. Like, I don't know about you guys, but being out in nature for me, I just feel so centered. Like, there's also science behind it about us releasing certain chemicals in our brain or whatever, vitamin D and stuff. It just makes sense. And I think there's something so powerful about just adoring God's creation. It also humbles you. Like, this ocean is so vast and so beautiful, and I can't even fathom the sea. It's so vast and so massive and big, and God created it. And just admiring it and knowing that the God who created this, like, I get to have a personal relationship with him, is just amazing. I can't even put it into words, honestly. I also think of the scripture in Romans that talks about how creation bears witness to God's invisible yet eternal qualities. And it's so true. Like, God is speaking right now through this beach, and that's the thing, God is always speaking. It's just that sometimes we're distracted. Sometimes we're not listening. And yeah, this is a practice that I definitely want to do more, especially on Sabbaths. I just want to be able to come out into nature. And it's funny because I've been in the US for the last nearly 3 months. I just got back like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I mean, something about Australian beaches, man. As much as I love California, and I mean, Nashville didn't even have beaches, but as much as I love California, something about these Australian beaches, they're just different. There's a lot that I miss about the States and appreciate. And as I've been back, if you've watched some of my recent videos, I've been talking about how it's kind of been hard to come back just for a few different reasons. But that's the thing, you just have to focus on the positives of wherever you live. There's always going to be positives and negatives, and the beaches here are definitely a positive. Even just looking at the sky like this, I can't even remember the last time I did it. I feel like as a kid, we're always admiring nature and we're so curious about nature, and as we get older, we kind of just forget about it. Like, we appreciate it, but we don't actually take time to stop. We're so busy and caught up in work and life, and as good as those things are, like, I think recapturing that childlike wonder is so important. It's something you've got to cultivate and actually be intentional about as you get older, because it doesn't come naturally. Oh my gosh, I am sniffly. I've been sniffly ever since lunch, so if I sound kind of sick, that's probably why. Also, if you're wondering where my wife Kim is, she's just down there chilling. We love hanging out, but me personally, I've been hanging around people and other people all week. I just need some time to be alone. I don't know if anyone else relates, but yeah, if I don't get me time after a certain amount of time, I start to go crazy. Hi. What's she doing? Whoa.
It's an ice cream. Well, it's got sand in it.
That's so cool. We're getting some ice cream. So many flavors. I got the caramel chocolate chip and it's so good. What'd you get?
Good love potion.
What is that?
It's like boysenberry.
Boysenberry.
Berries and cream.
We got the little kids cones, as you can see. I didn't even ask for these hundreds and thousands on there, but they gave it to me. It was cheat day. Happy Sabbath, baby. Well, that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I appreciate you if you made it this far. You're the real MVP. I'll see you in my next video. I love ice cream.